Nuestra unidad es viajar, to travel. So when you talk about traveling, you talk about where you're going, what you're going to pack, what you're going to do. So let's talk about packing. Usually you pack your clothes and accessories in una maleta, a suitcase. Una maleta, suitcase. So today's question we're thinking of is ¿Qué vas a empacar? What are you going to pack? ¿Qué vas a empacar? What are you going to pack? So notice empacar means to pack. It's kind of a cognate, right? Because it's empacar, to pack. Empacar. Well, what are the options? Today we're going to talk about some really basic clothing options. I know eventually we want to know about accessories that we can pack, like chargers, books, sunglasses, but today we're just going to go over really basic clothing options. So let's get started. First you have flip-flops, las chancletas or las chanclas.
Las chancletas, las chanclas.
It's also really common in Latin America. Just throw these on when you go into someone else's house if you're staying there. Take off your street shoes and put on your chanclas to wear around the house. Okay, swimsuit, el traje de baño.
El traje de baño.
A sweater. These are always great for the plane, right? Un suéter.
Un suéter.
A shirt, una camisa.
Una camisa.
A t-shirt, una camiseta.
Una camiseta.
A t-shirt without sleeves. So we might say tank top. Una camiseta sin mangas.
Una camiseta sin mangas.
Pants, los pantalones.
Los pantalones.
Shorts, los shorts or pantalones cortos.
Los shorts, pantalones cortos.
A skirt, una falda.
Una falda.
A dress, un vestido.
Un vestido.
So here's your assignment. It's twofold. First of all, you're going to answer these two questions. ¿A dónde quieres viajar? And ¿qué vas a empacar? ¿A dónde means to where, to where. Okay, to where do you want to travel? To where do you want to travel? Remember, when we use two verbs in a row, the second verb is not conjugated. And we don't need any preposition after querer. So you say, yo quiero viajar. You don't have to say, yo quiero a, yo quiero de, just yo quiero, and then the verb. In this case, the verb is viajar, which means to travel. So here's a frame you can use. Yo quiero viajar a, and then you choose your spot. Y voy a empacar, and then you talk about what you would pack. So if you're going to someplace that's cold, you would pack something different than what you'd go to if you were going to someplace that's warm, right? Okay, for the spot that you choose as your travel destination, you can choose any Spanish-speaking country, or within the U.S., choose a Spanish-speaking state. Hint, that's all states in the U.S. But it has to be different than the one that you live in. So respond, this is the part 2, respond to your classmate with when do you want to travel to whatever their destination is, or why do you want to travel to whatever their destination is. Okay, so we're going to practice saying when or why. And the definition is right here, or the translation, I'm sorry. So cuando means when, and por qué is why. Cuando, when, por qué is why. Remember, when we make a question in Spanish, we don't use do, right? To do or to make is from the verb hacer. We don't need to put that in. You don't need to use hacer when you make a question. That's just how we make a question in English. In Spanish, it would be literally translated as when you want to travel to blank or why you want to travel to blank. Okay? That's it, folks. Good luck.